Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Onyx Raven. Welcome to Galaxy Pong. 858 Games, you can't see their logo at the moment, has asked me to test their games and give them some constructive criticism. Of course, I will be bringing that to the table. First things first, I'm going to point out. I don't know if it's my screen or graphic settings, but as you could see that I cannot see the game entirely, unfortunately. On a second note, I do think the menu needs some music. I recommend going commercial comments and stuff like that. I mean, I get some really decent music for my videos via commercial comments and SoundCloud and things like that, as long as you give the obvious respect to the artists coming up. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be a good way, or see if you could find yourself indie developer for music or something like that. I mean, I want to get into making music, so maybe I create a few samples and throw some your way. I don't know. So back to this. Now, I do find the menu very, very awesome. Pong, I think, is a very memorable game. Excuse me, then. And it has defined, like for me, very early PvP that you had back in the arcade game. It was really, really cool. Anyway, we're not talking about that. Let's look at what we've got. We've got a cool menu, cool background. This says player versus AI. You could see it in, minimized screen, but I'm playing in my browser at the moment, so I can't actually. I don't want to zoom out for personal reasons. So I'm going to keep it focused here, and I'm going to click on versus AI. So here we go, looks like we can jump in. And first things first, I immediately want to note that the meaty sound of the ball hitting the Pong is I love that sound. It's such a nice little thud. It makes me think of, like, I don't know, soft rubber padded things. Yes. Versus the Pong sound, I find that when the ball goes through, it's kind of loud and shocking, so I would prefer, I don't know, something a bit less shocking. I mean, sure, I understand this is retro, but we're also in 2016 at the moment, and I think that some more modernized, less high-pitched, I don't know, 16-bit sounds could be in order. Be a bit creative. I mean, you get some decent hybrid sounds nowadays that you can combine with this game. It's very decently put out. Fairly challenging. I would definitely like some power-ups and things. Other than that, I find it quite fun. Oh, also, when the ball is thrown, I would prefer not to. I don't know. Like, personally, for me, I would change that sound, because when I first heard it, see, there's a shocking sound again. Yeah, when I first heard the beginning of the round sound, I thought my doorbell was ringing or something, I went to go check, and I'm like, what is that sound? And in actual fact, it was the ball being thrown out. And yeah, I do think that perhaps, in terms of sound, this game is lacking, but please do not remove the study of the ball thing. I really like that sound. It's quite fun, actually, just having the ball hit. It's such a satisfying sound, going dunk, 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 dunk. I think the AI needs to be a bit more aggressive, because I can lock it to a point that we're just basically bouncing the ball back and forth. I find that, yeah, other than that, oh yeah, there is another point. I think at the top of the screen, we would definitely benefit from having, I don't know, those two panels over there, I don't know if you can see my mouse pointer, but those two panels up there, I think that they would benefit from having a score counter from each point. That would be rather cool. And I think that would be a definite benefit, just being able to use some sounds. And maybe make the background more like an arena-based thing. I don't know. I think that you could really spice it up just a bit. I mean, I really like the spacey background, but now let's use this border to our advantage. take advantage of that border. Aggressive AI, yeah, I think if you can try and improve the AI, that would be a huge benefit. I have no idea what I just did there. And music, definitely music. What would be rather interesting is if you added these, like, I don't know, on like these blocks, if you made them stick up like bricks or something, made them quite even. You could add some very weird ways to bounce the ball, like creative ways that you could accidentally maybe bounce the ball on that corner there, and end up scoring against yourself. I haven't seen that in the original Pong. I mean, I see a lot of people use a flat cube. I think I would like to see the usage of different terrains and different. I'm trying to think of the right words here. Yeah, different terrains. Be creative. I mean, I as much as I like the original Pong, again, as I stated before, it's 2016, so I would like to possibly try and innovate these games. Oh no, player 2 wins. Okay, so there was a score limit. That's new. And I lost to the AI, unfortunately. But yes, as much as I mean, I love this game. The presentation is neat. The gameplay is very neat. On another point, I'm having to use WASD for movement. It would be kind of nice. I know not everyone likes to use that. If you could maybe add in support for the keyboard arrows, you know, so that people have the option to play either or play both. Like sometimes when I'm playing things that need to speed or something like that, I would use the WS for moving forwards and backwards, and the left and right arrows for turning my car. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable that way, and then I would use my ring finger to press shift or something for the knocks. So I think that would be cool. But then again, as I say, presentation is nice. I just think we need like a scoreboard towards the top, which would be really, really nice. Maybe more options towards the game. So can we maybe have power-ups or maybe faster ball gameplay? Add more scenery. Make it more difficult to play. Because at the moment it's nothing more than playing Pong, and you know it's just a stylized Pong. So I think that would be cool. So if you could add more of the Galaxy Pong to it, like perhaps what you could do is you could throw down, like, I don't know, black holes in the middle or something like that. So let's play another round. Let's play another round while we discuss this. Yeah, I definitely think that there's a lot to be put in. I think, you know, add more galaxy type things, asteroids. I don't know, you could have like a power up called asteroids, which I don't know, they're a bunch of balls that come flying at you. The meteor shower, you know. That would be kind of interesting. Black holes that would gravitate the ball and change its position. Use your bait, like maybe make it planets or something, so that you could bounce the ball uniquely. You could play trick shots. I don't know. Like I think that would be cool if you maybe made this border like over here. Perhaps you could make a planet or something that you could bounce the ball on. So it's a perfectly round surface, which I'm messing up here. It's a perfectly round surface that you could bounce the ball on and create, as I say, trick shots. Not a perfectly square surface. Over here you could have like your mothership perhaps. It's got the scoreboard over there, and again with uneven surfaces, so that you could use it to your advantage. Obviously you're going to want to try and keep it as even as possible, so that each player has an equal result to whatever's going on. Sorry, equals results. So they could basically do the same thing on their side. So you're not going to give one player the advantage over the other. With this, you've got to basically mirror image with this sort of multiplayer or playable thing. You see, now I'm having to focus a bit here because I don't want to lose this round. I've got to win this one. I have to. But yeah, I think yes. The presentation is good. The gameplay is good. It just needs more content, needs more innovation, and more creation. I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys how to do your job, but again, let's try and spice it up a bit. You know, give the game more oomph, more reason to play. You know, if you're gonna give people this game and say, play my game, and then you're gonna say, then they're gonna turn around and say to you, why? You know, I could just play Pong. So, oh, I'm doing so badly. You know, and I can agree with that point. So, you know, make Galaxy Pong more defined for its title. Give it more Galaxy for its Pong. And give it music. You know, right now I feel like I'm in Office Space. My audio, I mean, you won't hear that right now in the game because I'm probably going to be adding my own music to it. So, but I feel like I'm in my Office Space right now where there's barely any sound. So I think definitely add some music to it. Give it some spice. Mix it up a bit. Just spend a bit more time giving your game content and just polishing it up for people. You must always remember, if you're going to get people to play your game, like what makes you play a game? What would make you play Pong? What's often very, very important for like things like Flappy Bird, for example, is the difficulty is extreme, and that's what keeps players coming back. Where this is cool, the difficulty is okay, but I think there are different points where you could definitely add more difficulty to it, more strengths and bonuses and all that. At the same time, look at what was it, Angry Birds. Angry Birds combines the elements of humor and power-ups, and then the ability to use your phone and things like that. So it's a very mobile platform, but I mean they're attaching humor. I mean, they chose birds versus what, pigs or something, and it gives the mind an addiction. And attach high scores and things as well, because that's definitely something people play for. But again, give them a reason to play. Make it unique. Make it very, very attractive to the eye. And you know, I think I'll be playing a lot more of this. I want to try and beat this player too, because it is extremely bad of me. But I can't talk and play at my best. Unfortunately, I get very, very silent when I'm focusing. But I think that's all I have to say on it. You know, give them more content, be creative, more music, keep the happy thunder sound because that is beautiful. And just keep up the clean content. I mean, it's not the most innovative game. It is not at the top. You know, it's not going to change my day either which way. But I will tell you what, I'm having fun while I'm playing it now, and I recommend to my audience right now. Please, guys, please go check out 848 Games. Or is it 858? I can't remember. Please go check them out. I'll put the link in the description. Go support them. I could definitely see more coming out of this. They have another game coming out which I'll be playing soon. So please, I ask you guys, check it out, give them support, and give them criticism as well. It is very, very good to hear what you as the audience see, both for my channel and for the games coming from indie developers and things. As much as you are gamers and you like to see people play and play games yourself, you need to give word to those people making your games or writing your stories or making music, and give them a thumbs up, shout, give me some of this or don't give me some of that, change this, but don't be too personal either, okay? You are going to have a lot of personal tests which will create collision. You're going to get like, I liked it like this, you get another person, I like it like this. But, be reasonable. Constructive criticism is very important, guys. And I do thank 858, I think it's 848 Games. Do thank 848 Games. I do thank them because, they approached me and said, could you please review our product? And I said, gladly. Because this gives me an opportunity to learn. I've never done a reviewing of a product officially before. So I'm approaching it from a different angle, and I'm doing things differently because this is, you see, now I'm brain spazzing again. Because, yeah, like, it's good, and they approached me with some criticism, and I appreciate that, I really do. So I figured, I'm gonna return the favor and just come back and perhaps open up a new door in my life. So keep it up, guys, keep it up, 848 Games, as well as my audience, keep it all Onyx, keep it sparkly, and keep it furry. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I'll also be bringing another game from 8 Games soon, and hopefully I will also get to update the series with any new updated content and stuff. I will, if they update the game when I'm playing it, I will be updating the game for every update, so I can update the audience on any changes and so on. And so this is me, the Onyx Raven, out.